James, hardware engineer from Dell. You name it, I build it.
I'm Henry, and I employ software engineer with a soft spot.
Call me Paul. They say I'm a marketing genius of the decade. They might be right.
I'm an entrepreneur with a great mission to create a revolutionary product. I will build a great laptop and I'll break them inexpensively and make everyone pay for it.
And us?
My dream team to realize my dream.
I dream money well.
We have 3 months to the product launch. James will design the hardware, Henry will design the software, and Paul will do the chip. You each have 6 figures after the job is done. No question asked.
Go figure.
We need a name for the laptop. Something simple and iconic.
An alphanumeric code. Dell does that every time. It gives
Wait, I know. I want to name the laptop after something edible.
Android does name their release based on the dessert. Maybe
No, hold on. I want the logo to be a fruit and I want it to be on the back of the laptop.
How about a fruit like the...
Durian, that's it. We'll call it the Durian Pro.
Who on earth would want a laptop called the Durian Pro? Laura, that name won't be marketable at all.
I don't care. We'll stick with Durian Pro. Henry and James, you two can start working. I will check on you both every now and then. And Paul, I want you to be with me the whole way. You need to know the in and out about the laptop. So, James, it's been a while. How's the hardware side going?
You know, it's done when it's done. You don't have to come into my workshop every week. Blasted Dell circuit board. Waste of my time.
I'm sorry?
Huh? What do you want?
James, could you just focus for one moment, please?
Yeah, I'm listening. I'm just multitasking.
Paul and I came here today to confirm the ports the laptop will be housing.
Where did I put the soldering kit?
Did you take notes from our last discussion about what ports to include in the laptop?
James, it's very important not to leave out the USB ports. The focus group specifically mentioned not to remove the USB ports like the other companies do.
USB? Got it. If there's nothing else, you guys should leave. I'm busy.
You alright?
I forgot the coffee.
Did I forget anything? Oh yeah!
Henry?
sometimes I regret working so near to your office.
Beggars can't be choosers, Henry. You wanted a working space, I provided.
What do you want?
We have deadlines to meet. I want to know your progress on the software side.
Progress? We're asking for progress report. Are you suggesting that I have been slacking off?
What? No!
Henry, the launch is just 2 weeks away. Laura is just checking on your progress.
Really? You really think that I can't deliver?
We just wanted to make sure.
Is that so? Then instead of bothering me, Just let me in work in peace.
Henry, can you at least send me the latest build of this software? At least I can test it from a user standpoint. That way, if we can find any bugs.
Bugs? That's a big word for someone who knows nothing about coding. Are you saying that I can't build a good software? Because I think you are.
Henry, another pair of eyes can
The only pair of eyes I need is mine. Until the software is 100% done, no one touches it.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you. Thank you. Every once in a while, a revolutionary product comes along that changes everything. We have worked so hard for this, and I think we have built a laptop that is absolutely beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the Durian Pro.
Durian, that's it. We're calling it Durian Pro.
Want a laptop called the Durian Pro? Laura, that name won't be marketable at all.
I don't care. We'll stick with Durian Pro.
It's very important not to leave out the USB ports. The focus group specifically mentioned not to remove the USB ports like the other companies do.
USB? Got it. If there's nothing else, you guys should leave. I'm busy.
Henry, can you at least send me the latest build of the software? At least I can test it from a user standpoint. That way, if we can find any bugs.
Bugs? That's a big word for someone who knows nothing about coding. Are you saying that I can't build a good software? Because I think you are.
Why must you guys ruin this? Why?
If only I had listened attentively. If only I have listened critically.
Did you take notes from our last discussion about what ports to include in the laptop?
Of course, Laura, I always take notes.
It's very important not to leave out the USB ports. The focus group specifically mentioned not to remove the USB ports like the other companies do.
Oh, wow! I've actually forgotten about the USB port. Thanks for reminding me, Paul.
Henry, do you mind sending me the latest build of your software? At least we can test it from a user standpoint. If there are any bugs, we can resolve them very quickly.
Bugs? Are you saying that you can help me do a user testing of the software just in case there are errors?
Yep, why not? Another set of eyes wouldn't hurt.
Yeah! Why didn't we change the name again?
Good question.
I still can't believe our laptop hit a million sales within the first month of launch.
It almost feels like a dream. Our video is about Laura, an entrepreneur with a vision to create a brand new laptop. She gathered expertise from 3 individuals. One is James, the hardware engineer. Secondly, you have Henry, the software engineer. And finally, Paul, the marketing genius.
One of the listening problems as illustrated in this video is stage hogging. Stage hogging means turning the topic of the conversation into oneself instead of showing interest in the speaker. For instance, in the cafe, Laura always interrupts the other speaker to voice her opinion instead. When James suggested about an alphanumeric name, Laura insisted on something edible instead. When Henry suggested a dessert for the name, Laura insisted on a fruit instead. And at last, when Paul wanted to suggest apple for the name, Laura insisted on durian instead. In the end, Laura came up with a horrible name. As a result, during the product launch, the name Durian Pro was badly received.
One of the listening problems faced by James is pseudo-listening. Pseudo-listening refers to when listeners give the appearance of being attentive. In this video, James, the hardware engineer, practiced pseudo-listening most of the time. During James' scene, you can see that James is always nodding and pretending to be listening to Laura and Paul. As a result, he forgot to add the USB port to the laptop. During the product launch, Paul was unable to plug in the pen drive containing the presentation.
The listening problem faced by Henry is defensive listening. Defensive listening means that listeners take innocent comments as personal attacks. During Henry's scene, Henry reacts defensively to most of the lines from Laura and Paul. He thinks that Laura and Paul are dumping his ability to get the job done. He doesn't send Paul a software built to test for bugs. As a result, Henry does not fix the software errors in time. During the product launch, the software crashes.
2 of the listening problems presented in the video were pseudo-listening and defensive listening. For pseudo-listening, the solution is active listening. Active listening means listening carefully with all your senses and providing feedback to the speaker. In the fantasy scene, James listened attentively and remembered to include the USB port in the laptop. The solution for defensive listening is critical listening. Critical listening is listening for information before you evaluate. You evaluate the speaker's credibility. You examine the speaker's evidence and reasoning. In the fantasy scene, Henry paraphrased Paul to make sure that Paul is helping him to identify bugs instead of criticizing him. In the fantasy scene, as a result of active listening and critical listening, the Durian Pro proves to be a huge success.